Hey Freedom family, just an update for you on my movements. Well, I have driven from the UK to Italy in the last couple of days. It's been a long drive and also it's been a bad drive. I've made mistakes and went places I shouldn't have gone. For example, I went to go to Geneva because I wanted to see the UN building and I wanted to make a video out the front of it and tell them exactly what I thought and post it everywhere. But I got into the city and the feeling was just rotten. It's a really ugly city, the part that I saw. No offense if you're from there, I'm sorry. But it was raining and it was bad weather and I was like, you know what, I'm not supposed to be here. But I went in there at like 5 p.m, so it was peak hour traffic, and to get out, I think I spent 25 euros on a tollway just to go in there, feel rotten, and then leave. Like, I've made a lot of mistakes on this last leg of my trip, and oh my gosh, it is so expensive to drive in Europe. What the heck? There are tolls every 5 seconds. This one tunnel costed 51 euros. I mean, it was a really, really long tunnel. In fact, I hate tunnels. It was quite suffocating. It was way too long. But 51 euros is like 90 Australian dollars just to drive through a tunnel. Like, whoa. And look, I know I made a lot of mistakes this trip. I missed some turn-offs and added time. It was honestly, it was terrible. I had to pull over for quite a few hours because it was raining so heavy and stuff like that. But just a trick that I play with my mind when I make silly mistakes like that is I just imagine that it was meant to be, and that maybe if I had not have taken that wrong turn, or if it hadn't have been raining and I stopped, maybe something worse would have happened. Maybe I would have gotten into an accident. That kind of helps me with like road rage, by the way. But anyway, UK feels like almost a whole nother chapter ago now. I'm in foreign speaking places and everything's looking very different. There was some comfort in the UK because I was driving on the left-hand side of the road and everyone speaks English, so there was quite a lot of comfort there. But I come through France and through Switzerland and now I'm in Italy, and it's just like you don't know what everything means. The drinks are different. They don't have proper coffee in France at the drive things. They have machines, coffee machines, and oh my gosh. And you know, it's funny how you think first world problems when these types of things happen. But also, a lot of people don't speak English in France. And I don't know about Italy yet. I literally haven't even gotten out of the car yet. But yeah, you definitely, as an English speaking foreigner, you definitely feel out of place as soon as you're in this part of Europe. And after being in the comfort of the UK, it's kind of hard. I mean, getting used to driving on the right-hand side again, trying to speak terrible French. And it's like, I say a French word like bonjour, and they already know that I'm not French. It's like, didn't I say it right? Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of tough. But anyway, what's my plans next, you might be wondering? Well, I am taking some time out. A lovely person gifted me some money and said to spend it on something nice for myself. So I have decided to go on a cruise. And I'm not ashamed to treat myself because I've been working really hard. It might look like on my social media that all I'm doing is seeing beautiful things. But, you know, there's a lot of driving, there's a lot of planning. I'm doing everything myself, and there's a lot of events, a lot of socializing with new people, which I love, but it takes a lot of energy. And so I'm going on a cruise and I'm going to not drive for 7 days. I'm going to relax. I'm still going to have to work a little bit. And my book is being released on the 22nd of September. I'm going to be on the cruise on the 22nd of September. And I am going to give myself a little pat on the back because this book has been, it's been a big job. It's been a big, big job. Like, I couldn't even calculate the hours. And I do not feel ashamed to treat myself, especially because someone gifted it to me. So thank you. You know who you are. Thank you so much. But, you know, there does seem to be this thing in the movement that, you know, if someone, you know, creates something that happens to be because of the movement or from a story from the movement, that, you know, they shouldn't make money off of it or they shouldn't make a career off of it or anything like that. Well, I'm going to nib all those in the butt. I'm not ashamed to create a living out of what I've been through or what I've put together, because I can't get a normal job. If you Google my name in Australia, like, no one's going to hire me unless they're on our side. But on that note, like, treating myself to this cruise is absolutely a normal thing to do. And I was going to like hide it from social media and be like, you know, oh, I'll just keep this to myself. And yeah, I probably won't post as much in those 7 days, or you never know. But like, I also wanted to tell you, because there is nothing wrong with being proud of something that you've accomplished and to treat yourself for doing so. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's why I'm here. I'm going on a cruise. But then I've got other events I'm going to have events in Greece, in Croatia, hopefully Hungary. I only have about 5 weeks left, and then I'm heading to America in November for a children's health defense event. And then I'm coming home for Christmas. So, and then I'm going to do a tour of Australia. So that's just an update from me. So in a day or two, you might see some pictures of me on a cruise. See you guys. Have a good one.